Hola. In this video, we are going to learn about verbs that work like the verb gustar. We've been using the verb gustar since Spanish 1, right? Me gustan los gatos, me gusta comer pizza, that kind of thing, okay? Now we're going to dig deeper into this verb and other verbs that work like it. First, we're going to learn how to use the verb in all of its different forms. And then finally, we're going to look at some example sentences using verbs like gustar. And the thing that you need to know really is that these types of verbs, they just don't conjugate like other verbs. They just sort of play by their own rules. So let's take a look and see how they do conjugate. For I like, you would say a mí. The a mí, I have it in parentheses because all of these are optional, okay? A mí me, and I love, me encanta, I like, me gusta, okay? For you like, informal, a ti te. Te encanta, te gusta. Or formal, a usted le. Le encanta, le gusta. Okay? He or she, a él, a ella, or we can replace this with names, right? A la profesora, a Pedro, whoever would be an él or an ella, always the same as the formal usted form, right? Le. A Pedro le encanta, a Ana le gusta. Okay? For nosotros, for we like or we love, a nosotros nos. Nos encanta la pizza. We love pizza. Nos gusta leer. We like to read. All right, let's look at the two different ways we have for saying you guys or you all. First in Mexico, a ustedes les. You guys like pizza. Les gusta la pizza. Or you guys love pizza. Les encanta la pizza. Or if we were going to use the vosotros form, let's say we were in Spain, a vosotros os. In Spain, you guys like pizza, a vosotros os gusta la pizza, or os encanta la pizza. All right, and they like, a ellos or a ellas, if it's all a group of girls. Les, again, it's always the same form as the ustedes. So they like pizza, les gusta la pizza, or they like to read, les encanta leer. And again, ellos could be replaced with like whoever would be a they, like any plural, like a los estudiantes, a los chicos, a los profesores, les encanta leer, for example. Okay. And so we've used a lot of encanta and gusta. Let's look at some other verbs that follow the same pattern. What else can we say with these verbs? If something fascinates you, fascina. Me fascina jugar al ajedrez. I'm fascinated by playing chess. Aburre. Aburre, if something bores you. A él le aburre jugar videojuegos. He's bored by playing video games. Interesa, if something interests you. A nosotros nos interesa estudiar español. We are interested in studying Spanish, or studying Spanish interests us. Importa, if something matters to you, think of the word important, right? If it matters. A ellos les importa estudiar mucho. It matters to them to study a lot. Or a los estudiantes les importa estudiar mucho. And let's look at one more. Molesta, annoys. A ti te molesta hacer los deberes. It annoys you, or you're annoyed by doing your homework. So all of these verbs follow the same pattern like gusta and encanta. Okay, so let's look at some examples, and what we'll do is we'll fill in the blanks with which of these, the me, te, le, nos, los, nos, les, os, or les, which of these words should fill in the blanks. So a mí me gusta tocar la guitarra. I like to play the guitar. A los estudiantes, the students are a they, so a los estudiantes les molesta hacer los deberes. The students are annoyed by doing homework, or doing homework annoys the students. A Pedro, Pedro is a he, right? So a él or a Pedro le encanta escuchar música. Pedro loves to listen to music. A ti te aburre jugar al ajedrez. Playing chess bores you, or you're bored by playing chess. Okay, so those are some examples with that pattern. Let's take a look at a couple with plural. So in this unit, talking about like activities that you like to do, for the most part, it's just going to be, a singular activity. Gusta, molesta, encanta, aburre, something like that. But just so that you know, let's say that we're talking about loving or being annoyed by or being bored by or whatever, something that's plural, like los gatos or los estudiantes, okay? In that case, to these verbs up here, encanta, gusta, fascina, aburre, interesa, importa, molesta, we are going to add an N at the end. So encantan, gustan, fascinan, aburren, interesan, importan, molestan. Okay, so let's look at how that works here in these sentences. A nosotros, and what goes here, it's nos encantan los gatos. We love cats, and it's encantan because los gatos is plural, right? Los gatos. A la profesora, that's a she, right? She. So le molestan los estudiantes. So she is annoyed by the students. LOL. And because it's los estudiantes, that's plural, right? Not just one students, but lots of students. We're going to add an N to the end of molestan, okay? And that's with the plural. Alrighty, so that is how verbs like gustar work in the present tense. Down here in your Cornell notes, write a brief summary of what you just learned about verbs like gustar. Adios.